Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Sunday. We got 14 matchups on this MLB slate today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Go ahead, turn on those notification bells. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action. Go ahead, sign up with Novig, guys. A really awesome sports book that is available in a lot of states, more than most sports books. Check out Novig, a nice change of pace. If you guys are in any of these other states, don't have much action, definitely recommend it. That link's in the description below. And yeah, we'll hop in it here. Busy slate today to close out the weekend, starting with the Houston Astros versus the Boston Red Sox. Houston opening up as road favorites at -125. Boston plus 105 with the over-under at 8. Houston coming into this matchup 62-49. Boston 61-51. Pitching for Houston is Framber Valdez with an ERA at 2.62. Pitching for Boston is Lucas Giolito with an ERA at 3.80. Valdez, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 12 strikeouts. Valdez, 2 runs in his last 3 starts, coming off really good starts on the mound. Giolito, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 5 strikeouts. He's given up 10 runs in his last 3 starts. Houston, back-to-back losses to Boston. Haven't looked that great in this series. You got Boston playing good baseball, 4-game winning streak right now. Houston is just 1-4 against Boston. Boston 11-1 at home, where they've been very good. Giolito, he's been good. Like they've been able to win. He's 7-2 on the mound. You know, has some rougher starts here. Valdez has been very good. Did lose his last start, which was a really good start, but lost 2-1 to Washington. Houston has just been very bad against Boston here. And I like the plus money with Boston here, and I'll take the Red Sox plus 1.5 at home. Next matchup, we got the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the Tampa Bay Rays. Dodgers opening up as road favorites at -205. The Rays plus 170 with the over-under at 8.5. Dodgers coming into this matchup 64-47. The Rays 55-57. Pitching for the Dodgers is Yoshinobu Yamamoto with an ERA of 2.48. Pitching for the Rays is Joe Boyle with an ERA of 2.82. Yamamoto, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, had 9 strikeouts, only given up 2 runs in his last 3 starts. Boyle, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 6 strikeouts. He's given up 9 runs in his last 3 starts. Dodgers getting shut out yesterday by Tampa Bay 4-0. LA. Yeah, disappointing game right there. Not really great numbers here. The unders hitting Dodgers 9 of their last 10 on the road. A lot of unders here. So that could probably be a play. Really like Yamamoto on the mound. Coming off really great starts, which is what they need here from a bounce back game. I think I'm going to take the Dodgers on the road today. Next matchup, we've got the Milwaukee Brewers versus the Washington Nationals. Brewers opening up as road favorites at -180. Nationals plus 150 with the over-under at 8.5. Brewers coming into this matchup 66-44. The Nationals 44-66. Pitching for the Brewers is Jacob Mizorowski with an ERA of 2.70. Pitching for the Nationals is Brad Lord with an ERA of 3.27. Mizorowski, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 7 strikeouts, given up 3 runs in his last 3 starts. Lord, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 2 strikeouts. He's given up 5 runs in his last 3 starts. Brewers, back-to-back wins against the Nationals here. They're playing well. Nationals have dropped 4 straight. Brewers 5-0 against Washington. 8-1 on the road where they've been very good. Yeah, pretty good even pitching matchup. Mizorowski's been very good on the mound though. 4-1 on the mound. I think I'm gonna take the Brewers on the road. Next matchup, we got the Kansas City Royals versus the Toronto Blue Jays. Toronto opening up as home favorites at -140. The Royals plus 120 with the over-under at 8. Royals coming into this matchup 55-56. Toronto 65-47. Pitching for the Royals is Seth Lugo with an ERA of 3.03. Pitching for Toronto is Chris Bassett with an ERA of 4.24. Lugo, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 5 strikeouts, given up 10 runs in his last 3 starts. Bassett, his last start, he pitched 2 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 4 strikeouts. He's given up 9 runs in his last 3. Royals losing to Toronto yesterday 4-2. Royals, still just 5-15 on the road against Toronto. I thought they'd be good dogs yesterday. Couldn't get that cover. Toronto 13-2 at home. Pretty even pitching matchup. Both pitchers giving up really about the same amount of runs here. Ooh, man, this one's tough. What are we going to get from the Royals? That's really the question here. I think I'll take Toronto at home. Next matchup, we got the Minnesota Twins versus the Cleveland Guardians. Cleveland opening up as home favorites at -170. The Twins +140 with the over-under at 8. Twins coming into this matchup 50-59. The Guardians 56-53. Pitching for the Twins is Jose Urena with an ERA of 5.40. Pitching for the Guardians is Joey Cantillo with an ERA of 4.34. Urena, his last start, he pitched 2 innings, gave up 1 run, had 0 strikeouts. He's only pitched twice this season, giving up 3 runs. Cantillo, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 4 strikeouts. He's given up 8 runs in his last 3 starts. Minnesota on a 4-game losing streak, back-to-back losses to Cleveland. Cleveland 4-game winning streak here. Minnesota just 0-6 against Cleveland, 0-5 on the road against Cleveland. They have not been able to beat the Guardians here. I just think I'm going to stick with the home team who's been playing well, and I'll take the Guardians at home. Next matchup, we've got the New York Yankees versus the Miami Marlins. Yankees opening up as road favorites at -115. The Marlins -105 with the over-under at 8. Yankees coming into this matchup 60-51. The Marlins 54-55. Pitching for the Yankees is Lewis Gill with an ERA of 0. Pitching for the Marlins is Edward Cabrera with an ERA of 3.35. Gill, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 1 strikeout. Has given up 12 runs in his last 3 starts. Those were all last year, though. He's making his first start of the season here. Cabrera, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 4 strikeouts, coming off back-to-back 1-run games, giving up 6 runs in his last 3 starts. Yankees on a 2-game losing streak. They have not played well against Miami so far. Miami 8-2 in their last 10. Been a good dog this series. Yankees just 1-4 on the road. 1-4 on the road against Miami here. We're going to see what Gill looks like on the mound. Cabrera coming off good starts. Yeah, I think that's why there's really no value in this game here. I think I'll take the Marlins at home. Next matchup, we've got the San Francisco Giants versus the New York Mets. Mets opening up as home favorites at -160. The Giants +135 with the over-under at 8.5. Giants coming into this matchup 55-56. The Mets 63-48. Pitching for the Giants is Carson Weisenhunt with an ERA of 7.20. Pitching for the Mets is Frankie Montas with an ERA of 5.46. Weisenhunt, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Montas, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 3 strikeouts, given up 8 runs in his last 3. Weisenhunt, he's only pitched with that 1 game so far, so not a good start for him. Giving up the 4 runs. Giants losing to the Mets yesterday 12-6. Still, Giants really struggling here. They have not played well. 1-5 against the Mets. 1-7 in their last 8. Mets 5-1 at home. I don't know why Weisenhunt didn't have a really good debut. I'll take the Mets at home. Next matchup, we got the Baltimore Orioles versus the Chicago Cubs. Cubs opening up as home favorites at -190. The Orioles +160 with the over-under at 8. Baltimore coming into this matchup 51-60. The Cubs 64-46. Pitching for Baltimore is Brandon Young with an ERA of 6.63. Pitching for the Cubs is Colin Rio with an ERA of 4.25. Young, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 6 strikeouts. He's given up 12 runs in his last 3 starts, 0-5 on the mound. Rhea, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 2 strikeouts, given up 10 runs in his last 3 starts. Baltimore coming off a Cubs win yesterday, 4-3. Nice underdog win for them. Still just 1-4 against the Cubs. Rhea, coming off a couple bad starts for Rhea. Young hasn't been that great on the mound. See what today looks like here. I expect the Cubs to bounce back. Not in love with Baltimore getting back-to-back wins here, especially with Young on the mound. I'll take the Cubs at home today. Next matchup, we got the Pittsburgh Pirates versus the Colorado Rockies. Pirates opening up as road favorites at -155. The Rockies +130 with the over-under at 11.5. Pirates coming into this matchup 47-64. The Rockies 30-80. Pitching for the Pirates is Mitch Keller with an ERA of 3.69. Pitching for the Rockies is Bradley Blaylock with an ERA of 7.09. Keller, his last start, he pitched 2 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Keller's given up 7 runs in his last 3 starts. Blaylock, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Was only giving up 3 runs in his last 3 starts. Don't let that ERA fool you. He's coming off 3 really good games. Pirates, they've dropped back-to-back games against Colorado. Even with Skeens yesterday. Skeens had a bad day on the mound. The Rockies 4-1 at home right now. The overs hit in 4 of their last 6 against Pitt. I just don't think I trust Pittsburgh here. Keller coming off 2 3-run games. 4-10 on the mound. Blaylock, though, is coming off some good starts. And I just don't trust the Pirates here. Rockies have shown some good stuff this series. I'll take the Rockies +1.5 at home. Next matchup, we've got the Arizona Diamondbacks versus the Athletics. Both teams in a pick'em scenario at -110 with the over-under at 10. Arizona coming into this matchup 52-59. The Athletics 49-64. Pitching for Arizona is Eduardo Rodriguez with an ERA of 5.63. Pitching for the Athletics is Jack Perkins with an ERA of 2.75. Rodriguez, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Perkins. Let's see Perkins. I don't see any info on Perkins. Let's take a look. Perkins. His last... he hasn't really had any starts. He's just kind of pitched. That's why it's not showing up. He's... his last 3 appearances, he's pitched 2 to 3 innings a game. He's only given up 2 total runs and then 5 strikeouts in 3 games. So not expecting too much action from Perkins here. Arizona beating the A's yesterday 7-2, ending their 6-game losing streak they were on. Just 1-4 on the road. I mean, no consistency with Arizona here. Do we think they're going to go back-to-back? Rodriguez hasn't been that good on the mound. He's had some rough games. No value in this game. So I just don't know if I trust Arizona. The way they've been struggling, I think I'll take the A's at home. Next matchup, we got the Chicago White Sox versus the Los Angeles Angels. Angels opening up as home favorites at -135. The White Sox +115 with the over-under at 9.5. White Sox coming into this matchup 42-69. The Angels 53-58. Pitching for the White Sox is Sean Burke with an ERA of 4.17. Pitching for the Angels is Jack Kokonowitz with an ERA of 5.66. Burke, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 5 strikeouts, given up 8 runs in his last 3 starts. Kokonowitz, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 3 strikeouts, given up 11 runs in his last 3 starts. The White Sox on a 3-game winning streak, coming off back-to-back LA wins. LA, they've dropped 3 in a row here. The White Sox 6-2 against LA, 5-2 on the road against LA, where they've been really good. Kokonowitz, not that great on the mound. Both pitchers coming off good starts. I just don't trust the Angels as favorites here. White Sox have looked good this series. I'll take Chicago plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the St. Louis Cardinals versus the San Diego Padres. Padres opening up as home favorites at minus 190. The Cardinals plus 160 with the over-under at 8. Cardinals coming into this matchup 56 and 56. The Padres 61 and 50. Pitching for the Cardinals is Andre Palante with an ERA of 4.62. Pitching for the Padres is Dylan Cease with an ERA of 4.79. Palante, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Has given up 10 runs in his last 3 starts. Cease, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 9 strikeouts, has given up 7 runs in his last 3. St. Louis beating the Padres yesterday 8-5 as underdogs, ending the Padres 6-game winning streak they were on. St. Louis still just 3-11 on the road, 5-11 on the road against the Padres. Palante coming off a good start, but man, he's had some very rough starts consecutively before last game. We haven't seen St. Louis win back-to-back since July 24th and 5th. I think I'm gonna lean with the Padres here. I like them to bounce back. Palante, we've seen him have horrible games. I'll take the Padres at home. Next matchup, we got the Texas Rangers versus the Seattle Mariners. Rangers opening up as road favorites at minus 140. Seattle plus 120 with the over-under at 7.5. Rangers coming into this matchup 58 and 54. Seattle 59 and 53. Pitching for the Rangers is Jacob deGrom with an ERA of 2.55. Pitching for Seattle is Logan Evans with an ERA of 4.92. deGrom, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 8 strikeouts, given up 8 runs in his last 3 starts. Evans, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 7 strikeouts, given up 9 runs in his last 3 starts. Rangers coming off a Seattle win, 6-4, nice underdog win for them. Still the Rangers 1-8 on the road against Seattle, 4-14 against Seattle. They've been very bad against Seattle here. deGrom coming off a bad 5-run game. Evans coming off a bad game as well. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm gonna take a shot with the Rangers here. I love deGrom on the mound. Just so much opportunity when he's on the mound. They really have a chance to really shut out teams. I think I'll take the Rangers on the road in this one. In the last matchup, we got the Detroit Tigers versus the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies opening up as home favorites at minus 195. Detroit plus 160 with the over-under at 8. Detroit coming into this matchup 65 and 47. The Phillies 62 and 48. Pitching for Detroit is Charlie Morton with an ERA of 5.42. Pitching for the Phillies is Christopher Sanchez with an ERA of 2.48. Morton, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 2 strikeouts, given up 13 runs in his last 3 starts. Sanchez, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 5 strikeouts, given up 6 runs in his last 3 starts. Detroit coming off a Phillies win yesterday, 7-5, nice underdog win for them. Still struggle against them though, 2-9 against Philly, 1-5 on the road against Philly. Morton been bad on the mound, 13 runs in his last 3. Sanchez has been great. I like the Phillies to bounce back today, and I'll take Philadelphia at home. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Sunday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Monday. Have a good one.